Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Oxygen Not Included playthrough. With me, your host, Luckymarine, and lots to do. Lots to do at speed 3 because I can't wait for this all my life. Moved our ration box up to where the meal wood is produced, therefore anything that rots here, hopefully, once we've got rid of the compost heap, hopefully the hatch will eat anything that rots out of the ration box. I could put the ration box, again, I could put the ration box in the carbon dioxide rich environment, therefore we won't suffer with things that rot. But what's the point in overproducing food? Having essentially a free resource, because the only thing that a meal wood uses is, well, nothing. In the planter box, not in the hydroponic tiles, just in the normal planter box. This is resources into the map, into their environment for nothing. This violates which law of thermodynamics that says that, I think it's the first one, that the energy cannot be created, cannot be destroyed. This is just creating energy, creating resource into the atmosphere, into the universe. And so this is a paradox, it shouldn't exist. So we're going to use the fact that this meal wood is doing that, and anything that rots, once it's in this ration box, the hatch is going to eat. It's going to turn our rotting meal wood into coal, and it's just, we then use the coal to use in our coal generator, to generate electricity, to, I don't know, plug all sorts into the wall. Or we could do with a day of sweeping. Another hatch down here. Let's have utile. Oh no. Shake your hand strikes again. Let's have you tiled up. Is there any point in being down? Any point in getting down here? I mean, it's no, do not fall. That. What is this? What is this? What have you done? You fool! Any sandstone around here? There is. So if you dig this out here, you can't get to it. If you dig this out here, you can't get to it. You can't get to it. Ah, you balls. Well, you're going to have to rely on your mates rescuing you. What an absolute muppet. Have you managed this? Can you get out? Yes, you can. Wow. Okay. Nearly lost one there. Nearly. Can we make sure that we don't lose all the duplicates? There we go. Now, do I double skin this? If I was going to double skin it, I should have laid this slightly lower. I should do. Especially if I'm going to be dropping this water all the way down into it. I don't know what they've done with the pressure mechanics though. It used to be, yeah, destroy that. It used to be that too much water would overpressurize on tiles. If you had a single skin. Can you get back? You can. If you had a single skin water tank, it would start to crack and degrade, and then it would break through. And it was slightly terrible. We might as well strip mine you out whilst we're here. Anything else? Bristle blossoms, brush briar. Let's uproot these briars. We can put them in planter boxes. Not planter boxes, we'll have to put them in farm tiles, because planter boxes would defeat the object of. No, don't they get their own little thing? It's not in food, is it? It's in furniture, maybe? Flower pot. Yeah, you put the briars in the flower pots. They do good stuff for you. Let's have you swept. Let's have you swept as well. Don't need bristle blossom. Might as well harvest you. Might as well uproot you as well. Oh, I'm just digging further and further down. Oh. Well, we're sort of there. The further I dig, the further I'm like, oh, do we just open up this and allow the water to just dribble through into a pit here? I mean, what have you dug out now? Oh, another hatch. What is this? Peppermint. I mean, it would save us having to pump the water from this location to this location if we just allowed it to dribble along the floor here. It does kind of cut us off though, because you don't want to be walking through the water, so we'd have to go around the sides of it. No, let's isolate it into its own little system. Same here. We will sweep what we need to sweep. Let's get rid of what we need to get rid of. I don't like entombing hatches, but it might need to be a thing. Now let us start on this tank. So that's going to be the floor of the tank. Okay, you dug up as well. What is this? Just hydrogen. That's fine. I should be concentrating on this, shouldn't I? Right, sweep all of that, and I want all of this swept as well. One thing at once. Let's get our poopy water thing done and sorted so that we can get our showers, our toilets running. We can then get showers going, and then we can concentrate on this. I was a little bit against the clock because I thought we could just use the fact that this is always going to be producing water. I wanted to get to it before it got to this level, but now we'll just dig up and about, and we'll have to dig in from the top, place our pump. I don't know how we're going to get our pump down here. 60 odd degree water. Oh, that's going to be painful. Let's deconstruct you as well. Oh, you can do it from the floor. Excellent. I mean, all this igneous rock can be used. Actually, what temperature is it? Is it going to raise the temperature down here? Not really. I mean, if some of these were red, if they were hotter than the stuff around them, I'll probably leave them where they are. But the coal is cooler. Might as well get rid of that. The hatch, I need to wait until the hatch is buried itself over here before I enclose this space off as well. We're getting on for the oxygen. It's looking alright. It's looking okay. Yeah, next time this hatch ends up over here somewhere, we'll lock this down. You're going to need to be powered as well at some point. No, you're not. We haven't got a plan. We haven't got a plan for that just yet. So we'll concentrate on trying to sweep all of this up until about halfway through cycle 20. Where are you going? What is this? Oh, algae deoxidizer needs its stuff doing. Yeah, try to get as much of this swept up as we can before we need it to throw that wall up. What can we make it out of? Igneous rock. If we make it out of igneous rock, it's probably going to be quite hot. So let's do that. Melt tile. Igneous rock. And let's open these. Just for the time being. Just so that we can get through it just a little bit quicker. Yeah, I'd like this built, please. Let's have you at a 9 and you at a 9 as well. Does mean they have to go all the way around. What is this? What kind of temperature are you? A decent amount of temperature. Might get rid of some of these ladders as well. Maybe the bottom rung. Seems a little bit cooler. Come on, we can get this sorted by the end of the night. The end of the day, even. The end of the night. I could probably do with a compactor up here. A few compactors up here, actually. No, we've got a central area for that. Sweep you. Anything else? No, let's cancel that. And let's cancel that. And that. I need them to concentrate on this. It's been far too long. Almost 30,000 calories. Is this full yet? Yeah, maybe. A little bit. About another 10 kilos worth. Oh, things are slow. Things are slow when you only have 3 duplicants. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Well, we can make use of 2 of them. That should be all we need. 2.5 tons of coal there. We should have a storage compactor up here just for seeds. Although with 24 mealwood seeds, if they actually eat a mealwood seed, I'm not too bothered with that. A little bit of a roundabout way, taking things back to the compactors. However, I didn't know when next the hatch was going to be trapped on this, in this area. I didn't want it to be waiting and waiting and waiting, cycle after cycle after cycle, for the hatch to be in the right place. Is this not... You need to prioritize this stuff up here. I mean, it all needs doing. It's just going to be an episode of sweeping up things that aren't even swept orders. Is this now a thing? Prioritize 9. It needs to be done. Nope. Sweep on a priority 9. Well, one person gets what priority 9 is. Don't know what the rest of you are doing. Well, it does need to be done. The entirety of the colony does need to be swept. It's just going to be a little bit boring to watch. You must be full by now. Yeah, you've got 1 kilogram left of space. The reason for a ration box is to get the meal lice off the floor so it doesn't grab germs. I was thinking, why have the ration box at all? Why not just have the meal lice drop where they are? But no, the reason for ration boxes is quite evident. So what did you eat there? Probably meal lice actually. We've got 26,000 kilocalories of food. We'll be alright. It's resources for nothing. Insufficient oxygen generation. Well, no, not really. I mean, where they live is alright. It's not needed up here. What is this? Hydrogen. How do we get so much hydrogen? I know hydrogen rises and goes to the left, and carbon dioxide drops and goes to the right. That's always been a thing. We did break into a bit of hydrogen down here. Might have had a little bit. We do need to dig out our oxygen generation area, which I think I'm going to put right in the centre. Have it a fully enclosed system. Oh, for the love of Jeebus, can we get this actually swept out? What are you doing? Unbreathable, unbreathable, unbreathable. I mean, what? There'd be no point in leaving all of the coal here. Let's grab a storage compactor up here. Very few. Let's also dig you lot out. Allow gas to circulate just a little bit better. Gossman has a little bit of stress. Yeah, I'd be stressed as well if I'd had a toilet plumbed in for, I don't know, 10 cycles and just not being allowed to use it. Sorry about that. Let's dig. I expected the sand to collect down here. Let's have organic. Uh-oh. Seed. Yeah, why not? Agriculture. Phosphorus, why not? Filtration medium, everything. Consumable ore. Yeah, why not? Cultivatable soil. Yep. Copy all settings. To all of them, really. Was that the reason why they'd stopped up here? Because there was nowhere to put the coal, because no bin was accepting it. Although saying that, we should have a singular coal bin, I suppose. There's nothing for you to eat apart from mealwood seed. Meal lice even. So if he eats meal lice, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, phosphorate and coal. That's why they were not sweeping any of this up, because no bin was accepting it. No, that's fair enough. They're not just stupid. And let's close all this down. In fact, let's lock you, so there's no temptation for any of you to walk through that door. Right, so, moment of truth and such. You're plumbed in all down there. Good water in. Power. Nope, power. Let's have you plumbed in there. What are you? Fertilizer. I'll sweep you. And you. And you. So this should be our toilets. Done. And dusted. Somebody please use them so that we know that they work. Should be working. Will nobody use my toilet? Nope, everyone's just busy sweeping. Well, now that we have it, we should probably create a shower as well. Have a shower here. Or in here somewhere. Here, just here I'll do. A separate little place, just down here. Plumbing, shower. we'll have just sandstone pipe in there. And now there. Done. What is this? Decor plus 20. How much granite do we have? We do have quite a lot of granite. So let's start retrofitting our stuffs with granite. Do not get trapped there. Do you need power as well? Nope. Surprising me that shower doesn't need a power. You usually need to power the pump. So this is good. This is good. Get rid of germs. And they end up down this pipe. That must have been a rather large wee that you just had. Maybe that was a shower actually. And there we go. It's working. Love it. Oh, we've already got the system in place. Is it Germy? Yep, you can see the Germinus coming down the pipes. What's this? Food poisoning. But you see that number of food poisoning germs is going down. Suffocating where? What? Oh, you absolute mon. Oh, you. I take my eye off you for 1 second. I was trying to tell everybody about the germs and how he... Oh, you deserve to die. You really do. I'll deconstruct that so you can get out and go to bed, you absolute pleb. Right. So the heater, because the heat's up at 40 odd degrees, you got the Germy overlay, and you've got like 9,800. So if we go to one, like here, 10,000 germs. But we continue, this number should start going down because of the heat. Made a mess. You better not have made a mess. But it'll continue to go up because we're getting more poopy water in here. But instead of it being billions and billions of germs, the heat is going to have some kind of control over how much germs eventually end up here. So it's going to be less germy water. And you've made a mess. I'm tempted. I am so tempted to just block it off behind all of that. Oh, no, I've just remembered as well. We need a bottle opening device. Ugh. Alright. Bottle emptier. Just there. Can I fit it there? Are you still going to be able to use the ladder? If I fit it... Yeah. There, maybe. Are you going to be able to get past it? Unreachable? Yeah, I know it's unreachable. Ugh. Right, yeah, let's get this mopped up. There's no point in leaving it there to fester, because we're going to have to dig into it at some point. I don't want somebody digging in from below and getting drenched in someone's urine. I mean, there's people that pay good money for that, but that's not us. Not today. Actually, as long as it's in bottled form, I'm alright with it being where it is. Once it's a bottled form, and it's only going to fall onto the heads in the shape of bottles and not in fluid, then I'm alright. Sort of. Let's not just open, let's just auto it. Let's have a look at the gemminess over here. Yep, gem's going down. Invalid building position. Fine. Uh oh, you're going to drop into that. No, balls. Right. Igneous rock. Just there. Let's put the bottle opener there. Is that going to be acceptable? Did you just rescue the poopy sand? Oh, you mong. The poopiest of all the sandstones that you've just taken out of the food poisoning. Oh, no. They need like a PowerPoint presentation given to them. This is not to be done. Let's disinfect that. And that. Oh, what's going on with our ladder? And that. And this. And all that. In fact, let's just... How about disinfecting the places where you sleep? That would be good. I could probably now get rid of the outhouse. Might be a good idea. Let's deconstruct the outhouse. It does mean that if we ever run out of power, you're not going to have enough to pump to this, which means that you don't... No, let's keep it on. Let's keep that house on until we've got decent power generation. We can't risk our toilets not working. That would be terrible. How's the Gemminess? Yep, still going down. Still working. Nope, you're going up. 44 degrees, 45 degrees, 38. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So bottle emptier works. Let's have just polluted water there. I don't think we have access to any polluted water, but if we have a mess later on in the colony, we've now got a way of getting rid of it. How we can get back to building our fresh water tank. Anyone used the shower yet? Nope. Empty pipe. Are you not plumbed up? You're not. Let's have you plumbed in right now. I need this. Oh. Well, there's no point in forcing them to do it because it's not as if they're going to take a shower right now. I thought with the suffocating that I saw here earlier on, where she was stuck in this tiny gap, was because the cot had been moved a little bit further, or the cot was out of the oxygen richer zone. But no, wasn't to be. Might put some gas permeable tiles here as well. In fact, I will do that. Airflow tile. Just that. Why not? Dig you out as well. And yep. Means this is a little bit precarious. Oh, food is decayed, that is fine. No, this is what I don't want. I want to get rid of the outhouse because I want to get rid of the compost. If we can get rid of the compost, we allow the... What? Food decayed. Yeah, I know. It's my plan. It's my plan. What? Yeah, I know. Rotten meal lice. Yeah, this is what the hatch is meant to be eating. Is it really, really germy though? Not really. 0 surface germs. So it's not terrible. Long term, I think that's the plan. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Then we'll use a shower yet. Don't know. Not really been looking. Let's go on with some more research though. What we're going to need, we're definitely going to need filtration at some point. Temperature modulation. Insulated tile. No. Medical research, not particularly. Brute force refinement for the rock granulator. Produces sand from raw materials. What was a playthrough where we didn't use any sand at all for our water filtration? I think we ended up with about 80 odd tons worth of it at the end, and we'd still never used a deodorizer or or a water filtration thing that uses the sand up. Would like internal combustion. The farm tile. Yeah, get rid of the planter box decor penalty. However, it doesn't allow gas past it. Although, I mean, where planter boxes are right now, we're not exactly, we're not using any sort of gas flow around it. Internal combustion, probably. No, filtration. Let's get our support stuff ready before we unlock the big stuff, like hydrogen and coal generation, that kind of stuff. There's no point having a hydrogen generator if you can't split out hydrogen from oxygen. In fact, let's get rid of all of you. You can do that from this level. Oh, sometimes you're just both stupid. I think you can do that from the floor as well. Nope, cancel that. I need you to leak it into this, which means I need this wall done first. And Steam Geyser is it's pushing all this oxygen into a very small space. And slowly dribbles out even more water. Yeah, we need to get over here. Take advantage of it. And the cold biome. Cold biome with gems? Probably not. Just the nature of the cold biome. We'll dig you out. We'll also... Food is decayed. That's fine. That is fine. I wonder if I can turn that alert off. Let's dig this way as well. That, ladies and gentlemen, will be it for this episode. I pushed that a little bit further, but I mean, when you've only got 3 duplicates, there's not much that you can get done, is there? Unfortunately. But things are happening. Poopy water tank is here and it's working. Up to 35,000 germs. But can you imagine if that was, if we didn't have get surrounded by hot stuff? If this wasn't coming down all the time, we'd be up at hundreds of thousands of germs in there. It'd be horrific. And more germs around. A little bit with the greenhouse, to be expected. A little bit in toilet, again, to be expected. Get that disinfected. Get whatever in there is disinfected. There's what? Nope. Doesn't want to. Fine. And that will be it. Looking forward. Freshwater tank needs to be completed. We'll dump this water into it. We'll then put this side on. We'll put this side on, dump this water into it, then put this side on, dump this water into it, cap it off, put a pump in here, put a way of dumping water in, i.e. the vents, and then we'll have our fully enclosed, entirely safe, free from poop and wee and vomit and all sorts, tank that we can draw from as and when we need, as and when this exhausts, and we'll be in a better place. I'll also want to use this. Somehow we're going to need a duplicate to go diving into 59 degrees Celsius water and install some sort of pump system. I don't know. You make plans and then you think of really good plans and then it changes and it changes and it changes again. What about just digging out here? What are you? Hydrogen? Hydrogen. I don't mind hydrogen. What about just digging out this? And having this as our freshwater tank. That's always been replenished by the steam geyser. It's always going to be hot water. I think you can plumb hot water into your system. Fairly certain you can. I'm gonna have to look that up. But just have a fresh water tank that's constantly getting refilled naturally. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm also gonna have to look into what the hell the use is a chlorine geyser, but that might just be something that we wall off and never touch ever again, unless we need to kill things. But I've been Luckymarine, as always. You have been amazing. Join me next time for more with our little duplicant. Meanwhile, Gossman, probably Gossman. Sounds German. Gossman and May. But until next time, do take care.